Hello everybody and welcome back to MediaMix, where we do video games, movies, TV shows, and what are you reaching for? Can you just get on with it? Don't, oh my god. Alright, so anyways,
MediaMix.
yeah, we're MediaMix, and we're doing, this week, we're doing the new James Bond movie that came out, No Time to Die. I'm Nick, to my left is Zach.
Zach, the big kahuna. Hello.
To my right is Schneider.
Hey.
And at the end of the table is Jack.
What's going on, everybody?
Alright, so new James Bond movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Daniel Craig's.
Daniel
Very
Craig's
last.
last movie.
For anybody who doesn't already know, we talk about the movie. It's obviously going to be spoilers. So, yeah, be ready for that.
Yeah.
Shame Han Solo died.
What'd you say?
Han Solo?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a shame he died.
Han shot first. Yeah, this is Daniel Craig's last James Bond movie. I don't know if the James Bond series is gonna keep going like it has been for
Sure it will.
7
Yeah.
years, but this is it's sad. It's like an end of an era right now.
Yeah, it kind of is. But it's also kind of exciting because we will get a new James Bond at some point.
Well, isn't it gonna be? Are we allowed to get into spoilers yet or no?
Yeah, we just said spoilers.
So it's gonna be. I think it's going to be that woman, right?
Be a woman.
No,
That was.
I disagree.
I don't think it is
not?
because they made her out to be like they made the audience like hate her in the beginning.
No,
You know?
I think there will be like a new 007. Like they're just gonna reboot the series, again with a new 007.
Okay.
I don't know who it'll be.
Thanks
There's
for
some
getting
speculation.
on around the mic.
Like who would you guys want to see as like a new James Bond?
Chris Pratt.
Ew.
Just kidding.
No,
Just
he
kidding.
got
Ew.
Ryan Reynolds.
Ew.
Just throwing
he got
names
that
out.
cool.
It has to
Names
be
out.
it has to be a British actor.
Okay, Hugh Jackman.
He's
Doesn't
Australian.
have to be.
Tomato, tomato.
Okay, granted, there's been one non-British 007, and he was
Like
Sean.
Wasn't he
I've
the
seen
first
a lot
one?
of people say Henry Cavill.
Oh yeah, that would be a good one.
No,
I
mean, his build's so big. I think that they have you seen him in
He could shrink.
Have you
the
seen him
role.
from that one spy movie that he did?
Yeah, but don't you want him to take his clothes off in front of Carl?
Yes.
I
Or
mean,
Henry
come on.
Cavill NSFW scenes. Yeah, we want that.
Okay.
He was in he was in that one
What?
that one movie.
Mission Impossible.
No, well, yes, he was in that, but he was in that other spy movie that was like set in the 60s.
Oh yeah.
I watched it twice because it was really
I
good.
have no idea what you're talking about. What was it
A
called?
Man from Uncle.
So I think he could do good in like I feel like.
I'd
some
watch
James
it.
Bond
I mean, if
stuff.
we had time here, I'd say we could watch it, but I don't think you guys want to stay here much longer.
You want to watch
Guess
the
we're
whole
gonna end the
movie
podcast
here?
now. No, I'm kidding.
Hey, we'll be back after we watch a whole movie real quick.
Yeah, we're just gonna take a little coffee break. 2.5 hour long coffee break.
No, but I gotta say about this movie, I love the James Bond action and all that, but the man's old.
Honestly,
old.
dude, he looks good for his
53.
age.
He does, but
when he
it's
took off like his shirt and everything, and he was walking away. Like I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah.
That fucking like that man.
Daniel Craig turned you
He
gay.
has a
didn't he?
body.
Yeah, but it's
I'm
like,
not
I don't
gonna
know, you
lie.
see him, like-
he's chiseled.
he's like this old dude. He's
I
like,
even-
with all
he
these
is
like
this
young
old dude.
girls or whatever.
That-
I even
It's
said
funny.
this at the
I
movie
thought
theater.
about.
I was like, dude, he's like a 50-year-old guy on a 35-year-old dude's body.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude looks great. You know,
Oh yeah, it looks amazing.
like
Yeah,
he hasn't changed much since the first movie.
But I think the problem is he can't do a lot more of these movies because James Bond, he always gets the women, right? And the younger women, especially the girl he was with in this movie, he was like a couple years off from like it being a little weird that like he has this really young girl and he's just kind of like this old dude. I don't know.
Well, he
just
ain't
what I
breaking
got
any
from
like
it.
he ain't breaking any age records on relationships.
What I found,
but-
what I found funny is the part where he like goes in to try and like kiss her, and she's like, ugh, like no.
Part is that?
You don't
Which
remember
one?
that the chick with the
the dress.
Oh yeah.
In that, and he like tries and goes after her, and she's
Dude.
like, "Oh no."
Oh.
Her like that dress was like the personification of high school dress code violation. It's like
I know it sounds wrong, but like
I know what you're talking
watching those scenes, it was like it was I the entire time I'm like, how is it not just like whoop,
what do you mean?
Like she's fighting and spinning around, like how did just like boop,
Wait, what scene are we talking about?
Like
here?
nothing
With
like
the one-
fell off or
the one chick in the dress, like in the
or like the spaghetti
Paloma?
straps.
The blue dress?
dude, I don't remember her name.
It
Blue
was like
dress?
black.
Yes,
Oh, the black
Yeah.
one.
it was like very
No,
dark.
The agent that
dress.
are you talking about the agent she met up or he met up with?
Yeah, he
too?
met up with the one girl to take on a.
Yeah.
mom.
Okay.
You
Dude,
know,
I loved her.
You don't
she
remember that
was hot.
dress? I mean, geez,
she was funny.
If I wore that dress,
I
it's
like that. She gave a
Yeah.
lot of
popping
comedic.
out every 2
Yeah,
seconds.
like I thought she was great.
She was a good character, and then
It
they
was.
like kind of cut her off. I
I
mean,
like
they
how-
didn't kill her.
No, but I wish she was in more of this movie. Like she was funny.
Yeah,
Like
I
her
like
whole
how-
character. She's
I
like,
wasn't really. Yeah.
I like how the
Shut
writing
up.
is just like, oh, I'm 3 weeks into training, but she's just a fucking badass. You know,
Yeah.
she's literally just doming people. She's running the.
It was
She's
cool.
running
She's
their
like-
shit.
yeah, she's like,
3
I'm,
weeks
she's like,
training.
I'm nervous. She's like sitting there like drinking
Yeah,
or
I'm just-
whatever, and then
I'm
like
just an intern.
after they killed a bunch of people, they pour themselves some drinks. They like, cheers,
That part
and
was
then they go
good,
back
yeah.
outside and start killing some. I'm like, this is
Bro,
awesome.
she downed the whole thing. Like, mom just took a little sip, and she's like,
So before I forget, because we brought it up really quick, do you guys think of like anybody like who could make the next? If it's not a woman, if they decide to still stick with a man, who do you?
How about
think
both?
would
How
go?
about both? Just anybody in general.
Or if-
Okay,
if it's
anybody
a-
in general. Let's
Yeah.
say anybody in general, because I have one.
Oh, Amy Schumer.
Sorry, Amy Schumer, but no.
Brie Larson.
You don't think
You're
I think
not-
I'm
I
just
think
kidding, that was
Q
a
is
joke.
gonna step up and be the next 007.
Q.
I love Q.
Dude, who
he's
does
so
not
great.
love
A Q
Q
movie would be
He is
pretty cool.
great.
Q's awesome.
He was a lot better in the last two
I
movies.
honestly, yeah, he was, because he didn't really have like a huge impact in this movie, but
Yeah.
They kind of just invaded his house in this movie, and that was
still
his
has his
biggest part in
cats.
this movie.
I remember that.
he does
His
have
hairless cats.
Yeah.
I was trying to think, like, did they recast him for this movie or not? Because I could not remember if he was the same actor.
Yeah,
I think he was.
But
Yeah.
yeah, it clicked for me at the end that he was the same actor.
So
It
you-
was actually a lot of same actors from.
So
Spectre.
are you just goofing and you don't actually have somebody who would become the next 007
Am I
or James
goofing?
No,
Bond?
just
I
Q.
said
I just
Henry
want a movie
Cavill.
about
I don't know
Q.
if I agree with that, but like I could totally see him doing it.
Who?
Henry Cavill.
I guess.
don't
I have
know.
one.
I honestly feel
I
like
mean,
if he wanted to do the part and the directors of the movie were like,
I don't know.
we want you to just like, lose just a tiny bit of your muscle just to, if you want to play this part. And if Henry Cavill was actually interested in it and he lost some of that weight, I feel like that wouldn't be a huge deal, honestly. That wouldn't be a huge deal.
What do you think,
Army
Jack?
Hammer?
Who?
Army Hammer?
Armie Hammer.
Arnie Hammer, you said?
Army.
Army Hammer?
Armie Hammer? Like a
Oh,
hammer from the army?
Who's that?
You mean? Yeah, no, I know exactly who you're talking about. No,
No?
sorry, he's American.
Oh,
It doesn't work. You have to have somebody somewhat British. You know who I think? Robert Pattinson.
I
I
need to
think
look
he
up
would
who
make.
Robert
I think
Pattinson
he
is.
would make a great
I don't know
No.
about that one. He doesn't have the right hair for it.
I guess. I don't know. Maybe I just really like Robert Pattinson now. He's British. I didn't know that. I thought for the longest time he was American.
No, dude, he
Talking
could.
about the guy who,
dude, he could
Honestly,
be
I kind of
it.
agree with that. I feel
He
like
could
he
be a
would be
James
kind of a
Bond.
good.
I
You
thought he
really
would be
do?
good.
He
He
kind of
makes.
a good
in the new
007.
Batman, right?
Yeah, I watched him.
Yeah, bro.
Dude, I watched him in Tenet, and I was
I don't
like,
know
this
about
guy,
that.
like,
Yeah,
if I see him in
He'll
more.
be great as the new Batman, but I don't know about James.
No, see,
You know what?
I think the opposite. I think he'd be great as like a 007 guy.
I think he would
And
too.
not.
I don't
I mean,
know.
I'm sure he'll do like fine, like great acting wise as Batman, but I don't know if I could just see him as Batman. You know?
I think the thing is that my mind loves Christian Bale's Batman so much.
Oh
more.
yeah.
I still
Yeah,
forget Christian
I
Bale's
mean-
name every time it comes up.
You got to be open to new actors doing things.
dude,
No,
like,
yeah,
so,
of course.
Like I was always on the on the train of like there'll not be a better Joker than like Heath Ledger, but then what's his name who just did the new Joker movie did really good as well.
Yeah, but that's
yeah.
a
Yes.
spin-off. I think the thing
That's
is
true,
with
but it's still
Joaquin
like, same
Phoenix or
character.
Joaquin Phoenix, however you pronounce his name.
Joaquin Phoenix? I don't know.
Jack Phoenix.
You know,
however you pronounce his name, yes, he did a good Joker, but it's not within the realm of like you have a Batman and you have Joker. Because the thing is
Yeah, that's
that
true.
is still belongs to Heath Ledger, and
How
Batman,
What would
unfortunately.
you think if it was like, not to get too off track, but like Robert
Pattinson.
and
Pattinson.
Joaquin Phoenix's Joker together? How
I
would
think
you
that'd be
like to see
good.
that? Yeah, I think
Yeah.
they'd match really well.
Who else would make?
They should
it?
make Bruce Willis James Bond.
Bruce Willis.
I'm looking at like a
You never
lot
seen
of these.
like Die Hard?
I'm looking at
Oh,
a lot
yeah.
of these actors.
I don't know. You said Chris Pratt, so I'm
There-
not even gonna listen to you.
There's like
That was a joke, by the way. I wouldn't cast Bruce
there's
Willis
one
as
of these
James
actors
Bond.
that I know tons of people would say they'd want as a new 007 since he's British, but like I think he would never work as Tom Holland. I think, but it would
No.
all be people
no,
being
he's too
like
young. He's way too
He
young.
has such a baby face.
he doesn't.
Even
he
if
does
he
not.
did- even
In
if he did
like
young
10
007,
years,
it just
in
wouldn't-
10 years or 20 years,
I
I
still
would
don't.
I would
think
totally
So.
see Tom Holland being James Bond.
No,
No, he's
I
can't-
would.
I
I
can't say
would.
his.
It's because he's young. It's because he's still young and he looks like a baby.
Yeah, but the thing is, like,
but
young, all
once
the
he
young
matures.
actors, all the young actors for like 007, I could totally imagine.
I don't know.
Especially Sean Connery, he made a great. Well, but he's the original.
Tom Holland's also like 5'7", so I don't know if that'd be like. the
that's not
greatest.
too
I mean,
far
Daniel
off
Craig
from
ain't-
Well,
Daniel Craig.
Daniel
Daniel
Craig's
Craig's
5'10".
5'10".
I know.
Yeah.
I can't even speak. I'm like 5'9",
And Tom
5'8",
Hardy's
so-
like shorter than all that, and he was Bane. He's bigger than
they
Batman.
put him on a box.
You think?
Yeah, no
what
hate
about
to
Just
Tom
put him on a
Hardy?
box
What
the
about
whole
Tom Hardy?
movie.
No hate to Tom Hardy, but dude, he looked intimidating in that movie.
Oh, yeah.
He'd be intimidating. Like I'm taller than him, but I guarantee him with the build that he had would still terrify me.
Yeah. Does he
What do you
still
think is
have
him
that
as
build?
Bond?
Who, Tom Hardy?
Yeah.
No,
You don't think so?
no. His
I don't
his
think he has
whole
the face for it.
his
but-
his
Yeah.
face doesn't work. His like no offense to Tom Hardy, but like
No,
he-
no offense to any of these actors, but it's such a specific role that.
honestly him as
you know,
like
I mean,
even him as like Eddie Brock for Venom still is a little bit kind of.
I don't know. I like.
I don't mind it for that because
Because
honestly,
he also voices Venom.
But he's an
the face of
incredible
Eddie
voice
Brock.
actor.
Yeah.
The face of Eddie Brock can be anybody, you know, because it's pretty much different throughout all its iterations, like the comics, the movies. We've only had one movie iteration of Venom in like the past 20 years, besides Tom Hardy's. Right? It was Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire, and then whoever the heck they casted as Venom. I don't even remember what he even looked like. But
Yeah, that Venom was not very good in my opinion.
Eddie Brock in the comics, what is he? Just like some dude with blonde hair?
You know who would probably be the worst James Bond? Who's also British.
Hmm.
Actually, he's Australian. I think Chris Hemsworth would probably be the worst.
What about,
I'm
I think
sorry.
his brother.
Dude, there's nothing that I can watch him in to take him seriously. And he was in one.
He was in Men in Black, and I was just like,
He was in one
no.
movie that like.
I like him in War.
He was in that one war movie with the U.S. Army guys riding horses.
What?
Did you guys ever see commercials for that movie? It was
No.
based off a true story
Never.
of these guys who fought the Taliban, and they would ride horses in the mountains.
We may want to get back to
So-
James Bond because we just.
So what did you guys think about the villain of this movie? Like
You,
compared to
He
other
was
James
like
Bond
the
movies?
same villain
I've-
from the last movie.
Pretty much.
I saw nothing
He
of
is.
him. I think that was the weird thing is that like
He
they're like
wasn't really there.
he really wasn't, and I thought about that after.
In this movie or the last one you're talking about?
This one.
Okay.
He was in the last one.
What do you mean?
Spectre. Right?
Oh, yeah, okay, but he technically wasn't the villain.
yeah. But he
Christoph
was-
Waltz's character was in this one, but he wasn't technically the villain of this one. But the
He's
thing
kinda
is,
like-
watching. I mean, let's start off and say like. We should probably point out the elephant in the room. Zach didn't like the movie, but the three of
Okay.
us did.
Yeah.
I didn't hate it, but like I didn't love it. You know what I mean?
It was
I'm
probably
in the middle.
what?
I was like, I don't like want my money back or anything. Like I liked it as a movie. It was a good popcorn flick.
Yeah.
I liked it.
But it was like, in your opinion, the worst out of the bunch.
Oh, definitely not the worst. But
Which
out
one was
of,
the worst for you?
I
Either
think the
'cause-
last one was
Spectre.
Was the last one Spectre?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Spectre.
You didn't like
then
Spectre?
I don't know. I get them all mixed up all the time. I'm trying
So
to think of which one's the worst one.
The thing is that you have you have 5 of these movies. You have this
Right.
one, Spectre, Skyfall, Casino Royale, and Quantum of Solace. Quantum of Solace and Casino Royale are really not that great of movies. As far as, like, the thing is they got more gritty over time, and they got a little bit more modern, and this one had a little bit more of that kind of, like, spy movie
Yeah.
kind of feel to it. But the thing is that, like...
I like all the gadgets and stuff they have in the movie.
Yeah, and they don't
That's
have a
always
lot
great.
now, but the thing is that I think in this movie they kind of... They show a lot of, like, him kind of getting older. Especially in the way that he talks. He's a little bit more... what's the word I'm looking for?
Like, he knows he's old.
Yeah, he knows he's old, but at the same time, he's a little bit, like, more compassionate towards people. Like, you
Yeah.
could see him, like, in the scene with him and his daughter,
Quote unquote.
quote unquote.
Yeah.
I thought at the end it would have been a good twist to be like, yeah, it is yours.
Man, now you
I
can
I think
tell me
they kind of
at the end.
implied it
Well,
that it was.
The main villain was like, you bared this child that you says is not his without his permission, and it is.
So it is his.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
his.
Plus, he in the end, like right before he died,
Yeah.
he was like, "She has my eyes" or whatever, and she's like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
she does."
But they said that before, and she's like, yeah, it's not yours.
Yeah, I'm sure she just.
I think
I
she
don't
was
know.
saying that
She
so
was
that
just
he didn't get
lying.
attached. But the thing is
I
that
don't know,
like
that just wouldn't have been the right time in the movie to be like, "Oh yeah, by the way, you have a kid."
Yeah, no, I that's what I'm saying. Like, it would have been a good twist, or it was a good twist. I don't
Yeah.
know. I'm being dumb.
I liked
I also fell asleep at part of it.
the main I guess thing that happens, or not thing I should say, but the main I guess aspect of all Bond movies is the intro.
Oh, the intro's
oh, yeah.
great.
Holy
I will
shit,
say
the
I
intro.
Love this intro. It
Which-
was really good.
Which one, the title sequence?
The
or
title sequence.
So, I liked it. No offense, Billy. I don't think you're very good for like Bond movies for like singing for him.
Billy.
Billie Eilish.
I thought it was
That was
good.
Billy
I thought it was
singing?
alright.
Sorry, not as good as
No,
the last
I
two.
thought that was good.
I
think
didn't even know it was Billy
the
Eilish.
last 2 movies. Spectre was done by
It's-
Sam.
I didn't even know.
Elliott.
I don't know, but I know Adele did
Skyfall. Skyfall was the best one.
Listen, like,
So good.
I'm not even a Billie Eilish fan.
Billie Eilish.
Eilish, whatever. Freaking, I'm not even a fan of hers. Like, I don't listen to her music regularly, but that kind of slapped. That intro slapped.
I think it
The
did.
music
it
was
was good.
awesome.
Yeah.
Sam Smith.
I thought the animation on it was also
The,
really
the
good.
animation was
It
great
was still
too.
good. I'm not
Yeah.
saying that Billie Eilish's like song was bad, but I thought Sam Smith's and Adele's was the best one.
I need to
Sorry,
hear
it
those.
had that like
Sure.
it had that really nice like 007 charm to it, and it was just done super well.
So was that intro music like an actual song that they pulled from one of her albums?
no,
or was that
she-
just
she
custom
does
made?
it. So for like all the videos, like what they do. So I'm looking at Sam Smith's like writing on the wall for Spectre.
Mm.
That one he did for that, but then added it onto an album. I think.
Yeah, most.
It's like, dude, I kind of want to put that song
Most of them
just
do that.
like on a playlist and listen
I'm
to it.
sure
Still,
you can.
still good.
I
They
thought it was
still,
really
they
good.
still do good. But the thing is not only do you have the title sequence, all 007 movies have like a short bit before it.
Mhm.
I think it ran a little long because most
bit
of them,
before
are,
it?
yeah, most of them are a little bit shorter. I think like the whole
Because you had the whole car scene before that, right?
right. Here's the thing
I
that
like
didn't.
that.
Here's the thing, though. I've seen a lot of movies that have a long like intro like credit clip, and
Yeah.
that one is not the longest one by far. out
The
of ones I've
title
seen.
sequence.
The title sequence.
Oh no,
No,
not
it's-
that. I mean like the bit before.
The bit
it.
before it was
Like the
that
cold
one was a little long, but it was, in my opinion, necessary because it introduces you
You-
to some like context.
You needed
or-
the beginning of it, but
Well,
also
'cause it had to do like you had to have the whole beginning and then him
If you didn't
leaving
have
her and then a 5 years later thing.
if you didn't have that
Right
beginning
after.
clip, it was necessary, which in
Oh, it was
of
definitely
itself
necessary.
isn't a good thing. But if you didn't have that clip, the whole movie wouldn't really make sense. The villain wouldn't make sense. The whole reason why, like the conflict with Bond and his girl wouldn't make sense either. So it all just
Oh,
it kind
definitely.
of just like it kind of bridges a little gap that was necessary.
The conflict between Bond and the girl is a little.
It was a little weird.
A little weird. Like I feel like he wouldn't just he really loved her, I feel he wouldn't just dump her straight away.
Yeah.
I feel like he would have looked into it a little more.
To be fair, his whole life he's been like, you know,
I know.
Yeah, he's been on edge. And he's got to like.
This movie is that.
Yeah.
I guess that's a reason you can give for him just throwing her to the curb.
Yeah, like I don't think
know.
He wanted to, but from his perspective, like who else would have alerted like whoever, like whatever party out there that wants to kill him, that he's there and he's going to this location at this specific time?
Which doesn't make sense, like, because if she didn't do it, then who did? How does that work?
They've probably been watching him for a while, and they.
So they just like kind of was tracking him. So it's
framed
not even her fault.
Yeah, but they framed
no,
her,
that's they figured that out later.
They just called her.
They called her phone. And were like, "Thank you for telling us where Bond is."
The one thing that didn't make sense to me is he visits the grave of the one woman, and it says she died in 2006. Is that?
Yeah, what woman is that?
She was from. I'm trying to remember. She was from Spectre, but
I kept thinking
she died, and no, she was from Skyfall, I think. But the thing is what it doesn't make sense is she died in Skyfall, which was set in 2012. So why does it say she died in 2006?
Exactly.
And then 5 years later, that means it would be in 2011. I think there's like some sort of mix-up, and that shouldn't have said 2006. It should have said.
I kept thinking it was the mom from the beginning.
No, but I think the date was just wrong. But I think this one's actually set in 2021, like as far as the date that it's supposed to be in.
Yeah, I mean maybe there's like some time jumping that they did.
But I gotta admit, they had some good like car scenes and the motorcycle jump that he makes.
Oh yeah.
Whew.
The whole beginning scene I loved.
That was
I just keep looking over at Snyder during the movie, and he's just like nerding out over all the cars.
I'm so giddy. It's so cool. And
there's that scene where it's like the propeller in the wall, and then in front of it is the like super cool.
Yeah, they're really nice. Which kind of sucks because I never used it.
So, like, what car does he have?
It's always an Aston Martin. Some kind of
it always
Aston
is.
Martin,
He's
like
had
Vantage.
He had the
Vanquish.
He had the DB5. The original one, which he's driving in the beginning, that like the original one drove, and then he drives the whatever other ones.
It's that one that the new 007 picks him up in.
It just looks good.
Right.
What's her name, by the way? I don't want to keep calling her 007.
Her name is
what's her actor's name?
Nomi?
Nomi?
Yeah.
Who?
For the
what's her last name?
007.
Oh yeah.
Nomi? It's just Nomi.
That's the actor's name, or what?
That's her like character's name in the movie.
Oh.
Like the actor's name, though. Like what's the actor's name?
Yeah, so they had the DB5, the V8 Saloon, which is just called the V8 Saloon, which was from 1987. The DBS, and then the car that they didn't show that I really wanted to see is called the Valhalla. That sounds so cool. Why didn't they use it?
Was that the car that was in the movie?
Yeah, that they didn't use. That was in the background. But
they're just kind of like, we're gonna pay several $1 million to have this car in the movie, but it's just gonna sit there.
There were some.
Like, are you sure? You don't want to like drive it or anything? No, just let it sit there. It'll be nice. Like it'll be a nice set piece.
Watching it, like because there's a lot of car driving scenes, but like the part that really did it for me, as far as like maybe it stunts more, but some of those like hits that they took looked hard. Like the crashes, the scene in the boat, like. He throws a punch that looks hard, and it looks like it makes contact.
Do they actually hit each other?
I think
sometimes they do. Sometimes
I think they padded up for some of it, but I think they may have cranked it, which is basically taking out a few, or they like crank up the speed of it just like a little bit.
I've seen that technique done before, especially.
But
like
it's been done in movies mostly, because the thing is that like it makes stuff seem faster, and it makes
it seem more, and it's kind of appropriate term, punchy. It's like
it's really nice, yeah.
You get that hit, and it's like it's really fast in that moment it connects.
But like, Jesus, like I'm watching. I'm like, I got giddy the entire time.
And then those stunts, like all the car stunts, they actually have like wrecking cars and flipping cars over.
Right?
Or is that CGI?
Yeah.
They have some of them are. Like kit cars, where essentially they build the entire outside to look like a car, and like some of them are CG and some of them aren't. But like, was it? No, they hit
the scenes where they were crashing the Range Rovers. They were.
Oh
right?
my god.
Yeah, they crashed.
Where they hit the curb, like they're on that bridge, like the little what is it? He's like in that going to the.
Oh, he's going to there.
Cemetery.
No, yeah, he's going to the he's leaving the cemetery.
They hit the little bump, like
But
jutting
there's
out
the-
of the side.
There's
the
the
car
part
just,
where he
like-
runs and jumps behind the little bump, and the dude's driving forward.
Oh,
and hits over
yeah.
the thing. Yeah, that was kind of cool.
And then he grabs the wire or something like that, and like
Jumps
swings.
over.
I was
Bro,
like,
that
that's-
would not work in real life. You would burn the shit out of your hands. Your hands would be
Well, you don't
mangled.
slide down it. You hold
No,
on to
dude, you would slide down it, bro. Like
Depends on how you hold it.
no, don't
Yeah.
even play.
I
Not
think
even
no, I
playing.
think I think you could hold that.
You
Yeah,
just
you could
built
hold that.
different. No, you can't.
You gotta have enough
No,
motion.
I'm calling cap.
Okay.
It's only can be done in movies. Only Daniel Craig can do it. But
This
I would burn the shit out of my hands doing that.
actually when he oh, God, what scene am I thinking of? The scene where he's in the car and they all surround him, and the one like
they're
guy walks
shooting
up and he keeps on shooting
Keep
the
shooting
window.
I was
Yeah.
gonna bring that up. I
That
love
was
that scene.
that was
And she's like,
good.
Bond.
And he's not, and it's like
Wake up, Grandpa. It's time
it's
to
so
go.
it's so good because it's like it's got that like intensity to it, and you're like he's
Yeah.
pissed, and you're like oh
He's just like his face. He's just like
he doesn't care.
this bitch.
He's probably like, I know exactly how many bullets it's gonna take. I'm just gonna chill.
Just wait.
Just chill.
Sit here,
Let's
wait
scare
till
the
I
shit
hear
out
what
of
I
her.
want. Yeah.
But like even the shots from the gun, it just sounds so good hitting the window. It's like
It could
I
have
don't know,
also
that-
just
that-
been because
that
we're
whole
in
scene,
the
it just
Dolby
is-
theater.
Yeah, we've been watching a lot of these
I
movies
knew he
in
wasn't
Dolby,
gonna
so
break through.
the sound quality has just been like absolutely
much
amazing. Like the
nicer.
gunshots against the window is
I
just
agree.
dude,
A regular
dude,
movie
it's
theater is like,
nuts. Yeah, this one.
and here
was-
it's like, dum dum dum
Yeah.
dum dum.
It always that's the only thing about Dolby is watching it is I'm always nervous for gunshots because they're so much
oh, they're
louder.
so loud.
The-
What I'm worried about is like I think Marvel did this to me with like the Black Widow one and the Black Widow.
Yeah.
like Vicky probably knows.
Did we
because
watch
I
Black
think I
Widow
I
was-
in
think we
Dolby?
watched it in Dolby too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we did.
Did we? Oh.
Yeah,
Vicky-
she knows
Vicky's
exactly
shaking
what I'm
her
talking about. Like the part where it got all silent and then just everything blows up all of a sudden. I jumped out of my seat so high.
Oh, no,
and like Vicky looked at me. We like looked at each other and we're like, I hope that doesn't do that again.
It does,
Like
and then like
that.
later in the movie, they're singing American Pie, and then a
and it
spotlight
does it
turns
again.
on.
It
The
does-
does it
spotlight makes
twice.
the most noise you'll ever hear in a movie. It's like,
And then boom, in this movie, he's like, he burns the note in front of the gravestone, and he looks up, and it's like,
ooh, a
tick, tick,
card.
tick, tick, and he just
no, it
blows
was no
up.
tick. It was just like, oh, cool, a card with a comb-looking thing on it, and then
Yeah.
it's got a little octopus
There
head on
was
it.
one tick. There was like a.
Yeah, it was like slow though. Or it was like
Yeah.
really quick.
It was like,
I don't know the part that did it for me, not in this movie, but in Dolby in general. We watched Tenet together, right?
Yeah.
You know, in the beginning scene in the opera where he's doing it, and there's like the moment of silence in the first gunshot.
yeah.
That scared the shit
Oh,
out of
yeah.
me. Cause it's loud
It is
and like
it's so
the-
loud.
but it's so good. But like
It's
all
so
the gunshots
crisp.
in that scene were so loud because you have the hallway scene
Mhm.
and that and what other movie Dunkirk, that was loud.
Oh, when they're in the
Oh.
boat.
My dad was like, ah, and I'm like, I know it's loud,
Yeah.
but it's so good. And then I leave and my ears are ringing, and then
Especially the part when they're sitting in that
my
metal
ears are
boat getting
bleeding,
shot
I gotta
at.
go to the
that
doctor.
hurt.
Oh, dude.
I
That
think
was
a
brutal.
great movie to go see in Dolby would be like maybe the next Jurassic World movie.
Oh yeah,
'Cause I feel like just the chomping and stuff like that.
just the
would be really
roaring.
good.
The scene that actually we haven't talked about yet is the scene where he's in the forest.
Oh,
he-
yeah.
Yeah.
and he pulls the cable around
Okay, wait,
the
but hang on a
tree.
second.
Yeah.
How the heck? They were in like some desert for a second, and then like all the like all or maybe they
They
weren't in
were
a
in
desert.
a-
They were like it was just like it was grass or
What do
whatever,
you
just
call
grass
it?
and water. It was like an open field, and then like all of a sudden
it
they're
was
just
like
like
snowy too.
Was it?
No, it
No.
was
No,
it
it
was,
was
it was all
snowy.
water. I know where that like that kind of
Yeah,
area
but then
around
like
there.
2 seconds later, they're in the
Yeah,
middle of like a
They're, like-
jungle
they're-
that's like foggy and quiet and
They were in like
creepy.
a tropical area.
Yeah, I don't know. It was like
It looked like a place you'd go mudding. Kinda.
No, those
It was like
areas.
a place I'd go to get depressed or
No,
something.
those
like
areas
that. It was
get like
terrible.
that.
Or just travel to, like,
Because it's
New
in
York.
it. That's in Europe. Those places get like that because that was all like ferns and stuff and like
yeah,
that.
it wasn't like like deep jungle. It was
But-
just like tall trees and
But I kind of knew what they were
ferns, like you
doing
said.
because like the moment he grabs the gun, it's like it's one of those scenes where he just kind of like goes around and it's. I just love the
I
part where
actually like that the forest scene.
he pulls the
I liked
cable
it.
and
I'm
the
just
dude
saying, like, how
flips
did
on
that,
the
like-
bike and it's like whoa.
I love how
Oh, Oh, that was good.
I
That
love
was
how the
CGI.
one-
I could tell.
Oh yeah.
Based off like the guy, they didn't do like There's a way that you can do that, but
when the motorcyclist hits the line.
that was good.
Oh, yeah.
Or the
That
part
made
where
it
he's
cool.
like calling the car over and the tree's falling down and they just hit it and they flip over.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah, I like.
Was that
how
the
he
scene where
killed
he was like shooting the gun in
antagonist
the air, and then they came
Like
over and he
the,
just shot with the grenade launcher?
They do some good. They do some good like stunts in this movie. They do some really good.
They had
stunts.
some really good witty dialogues, like some really good punchlines.
Yeah, and they didn't overflow it too much to the point where it got really like kind of bland and
No,
stuff.
it was all
Bond
smooth.
had like some jokes too in there. but
Yeah.
Not, like,
They made him a
so
little
many.
bit more comedic, which I like.
Like he uses
Yeah.
the EMP in his watch, like his little spy watch, and the guy has like a robotic eye, and it short circuits his eye and
Yeah, it
kills him.
blows up.
And he's
No, it
like,
does more
I
than
had to show
short
this
circuit.
bloke my watch. It blew
he
his
did
mind.
not say that.
No, he said it really blew his
It blew his mind,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
I
thought it was-
wish there was more Q gadgets in this.
Yeah, I know. It's
There was
always
really
like,
only the watch, and that was like it.
what movie was it where he had like the really cool car and he was in the parking garage. He was trying to escape from the parking garage, and they're like,
And it's Dave Bautista.
Spectre.
no.
It's Skyfall.
Oh, there's like
No,
Skyfall.
that is Spectre.
Inspector. It's Dave
Yeah, and they're like
Bautista.
setting up.
Dave
They set up
Bautista's.
they set up the line, like the metal like line or something.
Bro,
like, yeah,
make
the cable.
Dave
They set up the
Bautista
metal cable,
James
and he has to
Bond.
drive through, and he like
No.
the emblem in the car like pops up, and it has like
That's
things
not
that
from.
cut it.
That's not from this one. It's from.
No, it's not.
It's not
this
from
movie.
Skyfall or any of the other ones. It's from like way older ones.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah. No, that's from
Oh.
like the '60s.
But dude,
But those
that,
are those are cool.
that scene where like it's just I don't know, it's crazy. So like the scene where he's in the hallway and he walks out and does like the famous like James Bond thing where he turns around and like
That was good.
That was
like
awesome.
and then, okay and then
I won't lie,
the
that was
hallway is like a circle too like
They did that.
that was
really-
good
they did that
attention to
really
detail
But
right
it
there.
also,
That was awesome.
They didn't make it like cheesy.
No, it was not cheesy at
'Cause
all.
It was-
It could have been really cheesy.
But
oh,
it was
definitely.
really
If they like
blended
forced
in.
it, but
Yeah.
it worked with the scene.
yeah.
Like, and
Yeah,
we
it
never
definitely
even
worked.
saw the guy he shot because it just had that.
Yeah, it had
I'm
the
just trying
same.
to-
gimmick.
Yeah,
that
we could
scene.
hear him coming, and we just see Bond like turn
My
around.
mind is now trying to forcefully just eject that scene into every part of that movie now. Like the part where like they kill off all of Spectre. I'm trying to think of a scene where he could just like do the, or just I don't know.
It was good though.
I mean,
I'm
it
glad
could,
I only used it once.
it
But
could be injected like anywhere, but I don't
yeah,
know. The
any
way
more
they
than,
did
any
it
more
was
than one
great.
time.
I
Was just
did
been
like-
over
That was
the
great.
top.
There was the scene back when they did kill Spectre and the lady's fighting and she kicks all three guys on the ground and she shoots all three of them while laying on the ground.
Oh, that was awesome.
The
That was
part
good.
Where she
That was
uses the
awesome.
gun as a hammer. It's just like, bonk, bonk, bonk.
It was good.
I'm surprised.
I
like,
loved
dude,
her character.
They had such.
They probably had to do that shot so many times just to, like,
Oh yeah.
not get it like an upskirt view.
Uh,
Because she was doing all that shit in a dress. Like, that's got to be hard.
I mean,
You're trained.
I don't know. I wish she would have popped up later in the movie though. That'd been awesome.
I don't know.
Yeah.
They
Like,
had
I
a
wanted
lot
to-
of-
Hot Zone
wanted to see
Extract
more
where
of
she
that
like
character.
swoops in a helicopter. She's like, "Hey, Bond," and they like hop on the rope and fly out of
Well,
there.
they
She's
have-
right
downing
as the
another
Bond-
martini. She's
Yeah,
like,
right as the Bond is about to come and blow them all to oblivion.
What's
Why?
the-
Wait. Why did he like, have to be like, all right, send the bombs, and they're like, you have 9 minutes to get out of there. Like, why couldn't you just wait until he got out of there and then
because
send
they
the
had
bombs?
the Chinese, the Japanese, and the Russian, like,
It wasn't.
Why couldn't they just told him,
intelligence
okay, there's
down
a
their throats.
there's a huge.
If they waited
bioweapon.
any longer, they would have all found out.
Because also
And
you
they
have
would've-
to remember
It would have
if
been World
they-
War Three.
If you tell somebody that, they're like, well, then how do they have it? And then like all this shit. Like
We have
there's-
this nanotechnology that we've weaponized.
I don't fully understand government, but I guarantee that's what our government would do too.
Yeah, I guess.
One country would got their hands on it, and they would use that to their advantage. and
Yeah,
make
it's
World War
true.
III.
Okay, also,
I don't know.
so it's a virus, right?
Right.
So wouldn't
Is it a
blow-
virus?
No, it's not.
nanobots.
It's
They're nanobots. Yeah, it's
It is?
nanotechnology.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, because wouldn't just like blowing it up just make it airborne and like let it go free and like
It would
affect
technically be in the
everybody?
ocean,
No.
but
Still,
Well,
then
like-
it would be in the
like,
ocean. And if anybody
Think
ever
about
went
it
in the
this
ocean,
way,
it would
it's
just
like
Let's get the fighter
in like
planes.
CDC centers, right? Like in real life, if something were to happen, they like blow up.
What do you mean?
Like they literally have the place to like set to blow up if like say it were to lose power or something. Like it happened in The Walking Dead too in like the first season.
Oh yeah, they
Oh
had
wait, that's what that was.
a
In the end?
CDC. They're like, it's a
went to
purge
CDC.
that essentially destroys everything that's in it, and they said it.
So it's basically if say like all humans like were just gone, right, and there's nobody to run the place, it'll eventually run out of power, right?
Yeah.
And so if there's no power, there's nothing to contain the viruses that they have in there for like containment and the study.
Right.
So instead of letting them all just go free,
Right.
if
It
something were to
purges
happen,
them.
or if like maybe a terrorist attacked it. Or
So
something, like,
blowing it all up would get rid of it all?
yeah, they
Yeah.
blow it up with like they don't just like light it on
They
fire.
just, like, light it on.
It blows up with like some kind of bomb that will just get rid of it all.
If I'm not mistaken, it like incinerates everything.
Yeah,
and then it
incinerates
just
it and then
blows
it
up.
blows up.
Wow.
It like literally destroys like oxygen.
I want to see.
air.
I want to see.
Jeez.
I want to look at that.
Isn't that what
really quick.
napalm is?
No,
I don't think so.
isn't napalm just juice, or not juice, like goo? Or am I thinking
It's like
something-
boiled
I have no
gasoline.
idea.
No, I'm thinking of that stuff they used in Vietnam War.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Does the CDC actually explode?
if it says no, I'm gonna really be sad.
Hit
I
zombie.
just lied.
Hit zombie. Wait, hold on. In the case of a catastrophic event, the Atlanta area offices of the Central for Disease Control and Prevention will self-destruct.
Boom! Ha!
Well,
Wow.
hold on. Hit zombies. Okay. Hold on, let me read this.
Well, I
Alright,
didn't say
let's-
it'll happen exactly like in the zombie film, but like, I'm pretty sure they do blow up, like realistically.
All right, so
But anyways.
yeah, but
I'm
okay, what
saying
they're
to your
blowing them up
question.
with is like a special kind of, like you said, like something
Right,
that destroys
right.
oxygen itself. What they're blowing it up with is just some missiles they're shooting in there to
Right,
like blow the
yeah.
place up. It's like I don't know. That seemed a little like.
Yeah, but it's
It
just
would kill the
nanotechnology.
though.
Or okay, why didn't they have to like blow it up then? Like, why couldn't they just be like, all right, yeah, we'll dip out of here and just leave it for now because they know nobody. Or actually,
If they left it, that's the issue, Jack. Then the Russians
because-
or the Chinese
because
or the
they said there was
Japanese
like
or the
boats of like
Americans would get it.
hostiles like going back to the place, right? Or something
Yeah,
like
they would
that.
just go back there
So-
and then
something
retransport
would
it to
happen.
someplace else.
Right. No, but I really like that twist in the end though, where he broke the girls like he had the girls like coded like DNA virus or whatever in his hand, and he like broke it on
Whose
Bond.
was that?
It was for the girl. The
little girl?
no for the I guess for both because I don't know.
What?
It was for Madeline.
For the girl he likes.
Yeah, the girl he
Bond
loved.
likes.
Madeline, the girl who was on the island with the
Her name's Madeline?
yes.
Sorry, Zach, you're wrong. The CDC doesn't do that.
I thought it was like
Chris said that
Mendelein
off
or
the
something.
podcast.
Okay, it's like the same thing. All right.
No.
Shut
Just
up.
kidding.
Yeah, he broke the thing and it sprayed like the virus or whatever on
Yeah,
Bond.
and
That
stuff.
if
I
he
thought
were
he
to come
like
into
shot him
contact-
up with a little needle. He's like,
No, he like broke the thing on him. So now if he ever goes into contact with her, then
yeah,
she
that
would
made
die.
me sad.
Yeah,
That
you
made
just
me
said you
so
didn't understand
sad.
it.
I did understand it, but I thought he just shot the nanobots into his head. And I was like, oh my gosh, no. He was
Yeah,
like,
the way
you've been poisoned.
the way they set that up too, or like, oh yeah, you can never like remove it once you got it on you. It's like, wow. What if they infect you with like every single like
Yeah,
it
you
kills
can't
everybody
touch
but
it,
you,
yeah.
so you can't be around. I mean,
I know, like,
he dies anyway.
I would
but-
not. I would not want to live after that.
That's
Yeah.
That's it. Well, also watching it, it kind of is kind of a dick punch because it's like, oh, the doors are closing, and I thought it was like they just started closing because they had like a remote thing and it wasn't manual. But then he shows up and shoots him. That came out of nowhere. I was
Yeah.
not expecting it, and he gets shot like 3 or 4 times.
What kind of creeped me out because I was like, who's there? who because I don't know, the thing looked really manual to me. so I
It
was like,
closes and you just hear cuckoo.
I was like, all right, I'd be creeped out if I were Bond at that point.
Like
I'd be like,
Blofeld never died.
That's so I don't know. I felt really sad that they had to kill him off,
Okay.
but I was like,
I mean, it was the end anyways, you know.
All right. Do you want to get into
Yeah, they're-
favorite scenes now?
Favorite scenes.
we already
Just
said most
because,
of them.
like, okay, bring up the Walking Dead thing gave me an idea. Just I want to say this real quick. For like the topics of a new Bond, what about Andrew Lincoln for new Bond?
Who's Andrew
Talk about
Lincoln?
that.
it doesn't work. I'm sorry. I just his
I wish I knew that.
But imagine how funny that would be.
yes, yeah, it would be the funniest thing of thinking
I'm
of.
not even saying he would be the best Bond. I'm just saying it would just be funny to imagine that.
Carl.
What about Andrew Garfield?
No.
No.
Sorry, Andrew.
But he'd be using
Tobey
his
Maguire.
English, or his
Yes.
his
British accent, yeah.
or his normal accent, not his American.
Andrew, what is his name?
Andrew Lincoln.
Andrew Lincoln.
What about
Lincoln.
Taron Egerton?
Who?
Taron Egerton.
Who's Taron Egerton?
Played Elton John.
No, he doesn't work.
Oh heck no.
No, he's
He was in the.
He was in Kingsman. He doesn't
yeah,
work.
but that's not. No, that just wouldn't work.
His whole mojo doesn't work.
No.
His
I'm trying to
mojo,
think-
baby.
I'm trying to think of someone from like Lord of the Rings who could be James Bond. What about
Nobody.
the guy who played
Elijah
Legolas?
Orlando
Who played Legolas? What's his name? He was in Pirates. wasn't
Bloom?
he? Orlando Bloom.
No.
No.
Johnny
But the guy who played
No.
Aragorn.
He's got a baby
Johnny
face.
Depp.
Aragorn.
Aragorn is a good-looking man. At least in Lord of the Rings, he
actor?
was.
All right.
Fucking Vigo Mortensen? More.
What does he look like?
Dude, he's a Bond villain.
What?
Yes.
No.
No, wait, no, he's not. Hold on, maybe I'm thinking of a different actor. Never mind. Vigo, he was not. He was from
Vigo
something
was
else.
the bad guy in John Wick.
Yeah, in our first podcast, go watch it.
Yeah.
Or no, it was awful.
if we're thinking like because you said like men or women in case they want to change it to a give a woman the role of 007.
I see.
We didn't really say any women, did we?
Make
I mean-
Zendaya James Bond.
Oh my
No.
god, yes.
No, that'd be
Yes.
awful.
Who?
That'd be so bad.
Make Billie Eilish James Bond.
make
Daniel
make the
Radcliffe.
girl in the beginning.
Daniel
Daniel
Radcliffe.
Radcliffe.
The girl in the blue dress. Make her the new 007.
I was gonna say like Lauren Cohen.
What's so funny? She was great.
Mila,
You mean the girl in the yellow dress?
dude, Mila Jovovich.
Get outta here.
Jovovich. The one from the Resident Evil movies.
What?
She's
What
terrible.
does he look like?
God, these actresses.
All
are
right, can we like
gee.
move on?
Yeah, well, I'm
we talked
looking
about
at
this for like 20 minutes.
I'm sorry.
It's
I
an
just
interesting subject.
none of these actresses.
Here's the thing.
I mean,
I like the lady they use to like replace James Bond in this movie. Like,
I don't.
I just wish they used her better in this movie.
Why don't
like-
you like her, Zach?
Yeah, the
Doesn't
way they
interest
made.
me.
The
Why you
way-
gotta say it like
I
that?
didn't mean to do it like that.
No, but
She,
she was kind of
Title:
useless in
The
the
Big
movie.
Kahuna is racist.
She didn't do anything in the movie that
No,
was
okay,
important.
because they
Bikini
made.
Bottom.
If they would have made her a likable character in the movie,
Then maybe.
Then
You
yes.
were supposed to not like her.
exactly, that's the whole
Yeah.
point. You
They
were
made
supposed
her
to not like her until the end, but still, it does not make up for like how she was in the beginning, like all bitchy
Were you
and.
supposed to like her in the end? What did she do to redeem her?
I mean, she was like,
She gave
hey,
him the
permission
number back.
Yeah, permission
She's like,
to
you
give
can
his
make him
number back, and-
007.
and then,
It's
you
just
know,
a number.
guess.
And then,
Even
like,
though,
you know,
like-
she became somewhat
though-
likable in the end, but it was like, okay, all that you like did in the beginning, like why did she have to go all the way out to James Bond's
Like,
place in
what,
Jamaica?
what caused her to change her
tell
mind?
to tell him that he should not go and do the case.
Dude, that man was
It's like-
living the life in his retirement.
That's
He
true.
was.
He had 2 houses.
No, but seriously, she went from being like, wait, what number are you giving him? I'm sorry, what number are you giving him?
It's
To
called
just
character
being like,
development. man.
see, there was no character development though. It was just like her being all
She
like
liked him
up
at
the
that
butt about what number she is and what number he isn't. To her just being like, it's just a number. You
You're
can
gonna
have it."
make me eat an almond joy.
I'm gonna eat a Reese's cup.
You know, sorry, I don't mean to bring it back to this topic. I think Charlize
Oh my
Theron
God.
would be a wonderful.
I think Lauren Cohen would.
Do you know who Charlize Theron is?
What are you about?
I think Danny DeVito would be a
She
great
was-
one.
Emily Blunt.
This is such a
Emily
funny
Blunt,
topic.
James
Sorry,
Bond.
I'm
God.
thinking. Dude, she was
We've already
the,
said 15 million people, and I'm sure it's gonna be none of them that we just mentioned.
she was the lady from
Oh,
Mad Max.
Kevin James.
She was.
Yes.
Kevin Hart.
Give an opinion, you fuck.
You know who I think
Oh,
it should be?
The Rock.
Yes.
Yes.
Ew.
Yes.
Bro,
See, that guy could get behind.
I already said this. You know, no, I'll
You
say
mean
another
John
name.
Cena?
John. No, okay. Now I'll say my name. Dave Bautista. Dave Bautista, James Bond.
He was
Dude.
already in James Bond.
What?
He was already in James Bond.
I know, but if they revamp it, doesn't matter. They could have Daniel Craig in as a bad guy.
no offense to all those WWE actors, they don't really make
Oh,
a good
okay,
actor
okay.
ever.
I got
What are you
it.
talking about? The Rock?
They don't make a serious actor ever.
Dude.
Listen, I got
They're
it.
not supposed to be
Well, have you
serious
Um,
heard
actors.
no,
The
they're
Rock's
never.
rap
Who?
song?
What's the?
Wait, what's
What
that
is
dude
the
from-
actor's name who plays Loki?
Not
Hiddleston.
Tom
Tom
Hiddleston.
No.
Hiddleston.
What's wrong with Tom
He
Hiddleston?
looks like a
I mean, he'd get buff, but like,
Excuse me? You want to finish that sentence?
I don't know if the word I was about to use is offensive to certain people, so we may have to bleep it out.
You didn't even say
you
it.
didn't even say
I didn't say it. Can I?
You bleeped yourself.
Can I say it?
Well,
And
if
then
it's
you-
gonna
Where
get
does it start
bleeped out,
with?
then no.
You can only bleep it out. With
Where does
that
it start
noise
with?
effect
Okay,
right
okay.
at the beginning.
I said the T letter.
Okay, audience, we're just trying to figure out what the word is for context. What was the word you're gonna say?
I'm not gonna say it.
The
It might be
TW one?
offensive to. That could be like I could have said twat. But
That's
the
what I
thing
thought.
is that doesn't offend anybody.
You twat.
You twat.
Actually,
British
stop
vulgar
it.
language.
Wait, okay.
I'm pretty sure. Actually,
Reading.
I'm pretty sure twat means
British?
vagina.
Who cares? All right. You know who would actually be a good one? The dude from Suicide Squad, the newest one. The what's his name? The guy
Idris
with like the crazy
Elba?
guns.
Elba.
That sounds
Iris
right.
Idris
Elba?
Elba.
John
Elba?
Cena.
No, the other one. Like,
Iris Elba.
is that who it was? The one with like the crazy cool like.
Talking about Bloodshot.
The
right?
Nerf
Yeah,
guns.
Bloodshot.
Idris.
Yeah.
I guess
Idris?
I feel like he'd be a good one.
his voice is very odd to me.
But then why am I talking about this
He
now?
would be a good Bond.
This is.
He would be a good
He
Bond.
actually is the one that comes up in many people's talks.
I thought you were
Bro,
talking about
Knocked
the
over my
white
water
guy.
bottle and
Fuck
then
off.
hit you with it.
Make-
Alright.
For our
that one
Spotify
blonde
audience.
guy
Going
from
back
Maze
to
Runner that looks like Sid
Cursed
from
James
Toy Story.
Bond ideas. Make Denzel Washington James Bond.
Okay. What was your guys' favorite James Bond movie out of all time?
I was gonna
Skyfall.
say, why don't we just go into scenes?
We
from
already
this movie?
did.
We didn't.
We did like. What else have we been talking? We talk about potential James Bond people. And
That's not a scene.
Scenes.
That's not a
And
scene.
scenes.
Favorite James Bond people. It's not a scene, Jack.
Okay, Nick. Okay, Nick. What's your favorite scene?
No,
this
I don't
week,
even want to
Jack?
say it now.
Okay, good. So, what was your guys' favorite James Bond movie? Nick?
Skyfall.
Along with the Rock in it.
Skyfall.
Yeah.
It's the one with Dave Bautista.
So it had the best intro song. It was really cool because they have the beginning where he gets shot and it's like, ooh, I don't know. That was really cool where he gets shot and he falls in the water and it starts the title sequence. That was really good.
I like
what else is really notable in that movie? I don't know, just all of Skyfall's so good.
I like the scene in No
Yeah, I
Time to
think
Die.
Skyfall is one of my favorite ones.
I know you guys are talking about movies, but the scene in Time to Die with the new 007, and she's just like,
Anyways,
you know what
guys,
time
hear me
it
out.
is?
Okay, that
It's
was
just like,
cheesy.
time to die.
That was cheesy.
Wait, in what scene?
I know it's
Where
sucked.
she's like,
It
you
was
know what
so-
time it is? It's
it's so
time to
funny.
die.
It was
like,
so
who
funny.
said that?
and
Wait.
The
then
new
ironic- it was
007?
an ironic way.
Oh.
And she kicks him in, and you're like,
Oh.
oh god, that sounds awful.
Why'd they keep him alive for that long?
I
just
think
to
that-
kick him in.
I think the thing is that like they had it, and then they were like, I think they made that scene specifically cringy just because Nick, that's your stop.
What?
Never
You're
mind.
literally you're gonna take the role of the Big Kahuna soon. If you don't fucking stop.
I'm gonna be the big kahuna chicken.
No.
For like Jersey Mike's.
God.
Not sponsored.
I don't know. I like Skyfall. It was good.
I think mine was
Like your mom.
Goldfinger.
Oh,
From 1964.
yeah. That was a good.
Goldfinger? You ever seen it?
1968.
From 1964?
Yeah.
Thought it was
I love
68.
the, I love the
64.
older James Bond.
That's what that one guy from Lord of the Rings, Saruman, who played Saruman.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, cool.
Sure.
Because you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, of course.
It was Sean Connery who played that one, who a lot of people say is like the only good Bond.
Okay, so
What are you
some of
trying to
these,
frame me?
I'll pop these up on the screen, but
Take
some of these
responsibility.
James Bond like movie covers are just so random. Like,
Not
look at
all
look
of-
at this one. Like,
not-
what is that?
Okay, not all
This
of
one.
not all of those. That's a title? I didn't know that.
Is he?
James Bond 007
Octopussy.
in Octopussy.
That's got to be fake.
There's no way. There's
Oh my god,
it's
it's
fucking
real.
real.
That's got to be a porno. I'm sorry.
There's a person's
This-
name here named Octopussy. that's what.
Dr. Octopussy.
What?
They all have that like really nice title to it that like
For your eyes only, the spy who loved me, live and let
For the
die.
record, YouTube, we're not saying a
Octopussy.
vulgar word. It's the plural of octopus.
I mean GoldenEye is the most memorable one, that and Goldfinger.
Yeah. Yeah, those are good ones.
I
Yeah.
remember on the original Xbox, I played the James Bond game.
Golden Gun.
I played his Quantum of Solace. That one. It was like it was based off of the Daniel Craig movies, but it was really weird because I played it at Dylan's house once, and it was just like, I'm like, oh man, I want to play this game when I get an Xbox, and I played it again. I was like, this game sucks.
It's like
blows.
I remember because like back then it's like you think this is the most fun, best game ever, and then
Dude,
you
the
go back
graphics
to
on
it
this.
13 years later, and you're like, that's a block.
That's how I feel playing Back for Blood now.
Man, Back
Dude.
4 Blood kind of sucks.
So what was your favorite movie?
Sorry, just the.
You just mute his microphone.
What? Am I stating lies here?
We're just not talking.
Am I stating lies though? Back 4 Blood sucks.
I mean, congrats. That
Yeah.
has nothing to do with
I
what
know.
we're talking about.
Okay.
Go start your own podcast. That says
This is my podcast. This is our podcast. Sorry.
This is my pod.
I have a podcast.
Yeah, I have a podcast.
I will not tolerate this.
Welcome to the other side of MediaMix, where we talk about music.
You guys have fun
Anyway,
with that.
Billie Eilish's new
Yeah,
album.
we're gonna talk. Everyone's gonna talk about new and relevant music. And we'll be like, did you guys hear that new song by Jack Black?
Okay, but like The
Octagon
Rock's rap
3?
song-
Octagon 7?
Rock had a rap song.
I don't want to talk about this, all
You
right?
should listen to it.
Because I will
Stop.
get into this.
Stop.
Okay. Were we asking Zach his favorite movie?
The one with the Rock in it.
Nice. Nick, what's yours?
Mine's the one with Dave Bautista.
Like
Amazing.
the favorite one with Daniel Craig in it?
No,
or
just in
like,
general.
overall.
Mine was
Overall.
Goldfinger.
I guess my favorite movie of
Overall,
all time
I'd
is
say Goldenfinger,
Megamind.
Or I think overall I'd say GoldenEye, but if it's only Daniel Craig, then I'd say like Skyfall. I think.
Skyfall.
Yeah.
Good pick. Good pick.
Yeah, and I didn't like Spectre. I'm pretty sure because that was the last one that came out. I didn't like it.
Interesting.
Well, it's
I'm gonna
okay.
just
Not
say
everyone
Spectre.
has a right opinion, but I mean,
Like when I say I didn't like it, I'd say it's like my least favorite Bond movie, but I didn't like hate it. Same with this one. It's just like it's just my least favorite one. That's all.
Gotcha.
but Spectre got the world record for the largest and longest explosion.
Did it really?
Yeah.
What was that when they blew up the facility?
Yeah, they blew up the facility, and it was the largest and longest.
How long did it last?
It was for like a I think it was like for
It was like
15
10
seconds.
seconds or something.
That's long.
I remember watching it with Chase. I was like,
It's long.
Stop laughing, Vicky. Some of us
when
can't
is
last
this, when
that
is this
long.
sequence going to end? I was like,
I mean,
damn.
explosions.
Zach,
It was enough
So,
explosions
You
for the
want to
whole
pass a
movie.
Hershey bar in my mouth?
Can I
That
throw
was-
whoppers in your mouth? Can I
Catch!
throw my balls in
So-
your jaw?
Apparently,
Whoppers. not
Daniel
balls.
Craig even
You put my
stated
whoppers
that
in your joppers.
stated himself that he was going to retire when he felt that he got like too old for this position. Anyways.
Daniel Craig dead?
Yeah, he.
Yeah,
Kinda said
I
that.
could have swore after Spectre he said he was gonna stop doing
I thought he was too. I
but
really
then
thought he
he's
was
just
too.
like,
I
yeah,
guess
I'll go die in one, then they'll
one
stop
more.
asking
Yeah, I
me."
mean, but did he die on screen?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
Actually,
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't know
actually
because
did.
I saw a big white color and then I didn't see
Yeah, that
anything,
was
so.
him
Okay.
being evaporated.
Listen, it didn't cut camera shots when he died. We literally saw the blast engulf him.
All right,
It wasn't just like, oh, there's the
That's
white
like the
flash,
Han
and then it's
Solo
just like
still alive
cut.
so
theory.
he's dead then.
Yeah, the
It's like,
Han Solo.
you
and he-
saw him fall to his literal death.
Okay, but hang on.
He grabbed
hang on.
onto a
Whoa.
cable,
Star Wars
right,
is
and
famous.
swung.
Star Wars is famous for people
It is.
falling and not dying, like Darth Maul, Luke Vader.
Luke-
Yeah, guys,
Luke
I'm telling you.
Skywalker.
Dark Vader and
Vader.
Lucas Skywalker?
Guys, I'm
Sky-
telling you, bro. He fell and he grabbed onto a cable and
Could-
swung like Tarzan,
could've
just like
been.
Daniel Craig.
No, like Indiana Jones.
No, like Daniel Craig, because he totally was able to swing from that cable
Hey,
and not get rug burned.
I'm not gonna lie. In the next, wow. In the next Indiana
yeah.
Jones movie, I would not be surprised if Harrison Ford dies in that one.
This belongs in a
like his
museum.
character, not like him.
Listen, he says, listen, you belong in a museum, Harrison Ford. No offense, but like,
I feel like the
He
next
tell you
Indiana
to,
Jones movie,
F off because he has his money.
in the next Indiana Jones movie,
He's gonna. If you say that to him, he's literally gonna take a dump, take like $1,000 and wipe his ass with it.
Dude,
you
watching
literally can't say Han Solo dies in the next movie if he actually does, or else it's a spoiler, right?
What did you just
Are you
say?
okay?
Because it's like you watch a new Indiana
What did
Jones
you
movie.
just say?
Listen. You watch a new Indiana Jones movie, and you like telling your friend about it, and they're like, so like, what happens? And you're just like, Han Solo dies. Like Harrison Ford dies in the movie.
No, Han Solo does.
No, let's
Hey,
just
Nick-
be clear. What
What?
was the last Star Wars movie you saw? Was
No,
it
no, no, no.
3 or 9?
Let's be clear.
What do you
Let's be
mean?
clear. What was the last time you smoked crack?
What is wrong with my sentence there?
I smoke crack.
You guys just pick on me.
What's that MediaMix here? We do not smoke crack. Okay.
We also do not make fun of Nick. Nick just makes it so easy.
I'm kicking everybody off the podcast.
Wait, Nick. Who's gonna do
You on your
literally
knees and
everything?
beg.
Who's going to do
Next week, it's just the thumbnail's just gonna be him sitting there.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be like, and then you
Guys,
click
I don't
on
know
the
how to
video,
create a
It's like
fi-
just him at a giant round
Listen,
table.
I can do everything myself.
Welcome back to MediaMix. And to my left.
Listen,
here
I
is
can
Zach.
make the thumbnails, right? I
I'm
just can't make
Jack.
them good.
It's just a stick figure drawing.
It's a stick figure with my
So it's
face
like a
cropped onto it.
It's a 2x4 wood with a face drawn on it.
See,
Alright.
for the next thumbnail, it's just gonna be something really stupid, and then a bunch of people are like, "Did it actually happen?"
Why do you look
Did
like that
Han
one
Solo
guy?
actually die?
What does he look like?
I look like.
Have any of you ever watched Austin and Ally?
Yeah.
You know that like one dumb kid that's like friend of Austin's? He
Dez?
just looks like that right
Dead.
now. With the hat on.
Will from Stranger Things.
Dez's hair was not that long.
This was a.
Look like
This had
retard.
red hair.
Medium
Excuse
hair.
me.
It looks kind of right there.
I'm not close enough to the mic.
So do you guys want to do like the traditional ratings we've been doing with
No!
like, the thing, or do you guys want to be like
Never.
I
just
just
board
want to
out
throw
number?
a number out.
You just want to throw a number out? This
Yeah.
It's about a 13. Out of what?
Yes.
SpongeBob.
James
Yes.
Bond.
Yes.
I give this one 10 Daniel Craig's out of 13 Octopussy.
I could
So
have.
did they name Gold Bond after James Bond or like
Gold Bond?
Yeah, Gold Bond.
No.
Like stuff you put on your butt.
Yeah. That's what they. Yeah. Every time I'm like, burp, burp, that's where the. That's why.
Use
that-
Gold Bond and you'll feel like James Bond.
The circle in the beginning isn't the barrel of a gun, it's your asshole. And James Bond is actually
How'd they
shooting-
get Daniel Craig
he's-
in your asshole?
He's shooting, but the thing is that if you don't use Gold Bond, that blood in the beginning is your asshole from all
So
the
give
chafing that
MediaMix
you're
an
doing.
hour and this is where we get to.
Hang on, I just zoned out. What did I just zone back into?
You gotta watch
Daniel
the
Craig in your butthole. What? That's what we were talking about, and you missed it.
How?
little shake.
Well, this is your first episode watching on MediaMix. Please go watch a different one. And,
Please just
come back to this one. And,
Subscribe and then unsubscribe, please.
Please subscribe. Wait, hold on. It's been 2 weeks.
No, it
But
We're
didn't
still
hit
not there yet.
35.
it's on Monday. It will be 2 weeks.
We have one more subscriber that we're supposed to get,
Yeah.
and you guys aren't subscribing. You nice people.
Don't say the T word
Yeah,
again.
why would you? Why
You'll
would
get
you?
in trouble.
This will come out way after the deadline. So.
This is coming out like tomorrow.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh well. Hi.
This is coming out
Hey.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Hi tomorrow.
Hello tomorrow.
Wow. Well, nobody's. I know nobody's watching this point because they all left when Nick said Daniel Craig in your butthole. Like that, so.
Well,
I mean,
dude,
that'd
if
be pretty
anybody
good
stayed
because
that
then-
long,
Yeah, I'd
be
be pretty
impressed.
happy. I'd be really happy.
So in reality, nobody heard me say Daniel Craig in your butthole.
There's
That-
gonna be that
nobody's
one
heard
kid
anything.
who's like, "Mommy, Daddy, I found a new podcast you guys might like.
Mommy, Daddy, guess what?
I want to listen to you and
Daniel
the
Craig
rest
in
of
your
you."
butthole. And then the
If you're a
kid
little
gets
kid,
fucking
go
slapped.
listen to the Jungle Cruise one.
If you're a little kid, go watch.
Go listen to the
Go watch stupid
Uh,
fucking Lizard versus Big.
the
Monkey.
Mitchells versus the Machines one that we never posted because it was terrible.
Go
There
look
was
up.
nothing wrong with that
Go
recording.
look up Blue Waffle on
There
your
was
You just didn't want to
computer.
put the work in.
Stop.
No, there was
That's
something wrong with the recording.
What was wrong with it?
For half of the recording, we talked about literally like anything else but the movie.
No, we didn't.
Okay.
Yes.
Bro, we spent like half
were
the
like,
podcast
bro,
just naming off
bro,
all the fucking
bro,
different
can we
things
do-
that was on the monitor.
Can we do a
where they were like,
podcast on
All right,
Inception before we did Inception?
I just want to say, do we still have that recording?
Yeah.
It's on my
Uh,
We do?
It might be like
So,
buried somewhere.
Okay. If we hit 40 subscribers for a 40 subscriber special, We're gonna post an unedited version of that.
Oh god.
No one's gonna want to watch that.
Yeah, that's
though.
just
No,
straight.
no,
like,
no, 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 no. I know what I'm gonna do. In certain parts, what I'll do. If we get to 40 subscribers, what I'll do is I'll actually put in the work, and I'll sit down.
Whoa, you
Well,
heard,
what I mean is,
we got that on recording.
yes,
so if you
I'm
say it
fucking
a little bit louder,
sorry.
I
I go to a place and work, Jack.
Put
Yes.
Put your hand on the table and swear.
Yeah, hang on.
I'm just kidding.
But we're going.
Okay,
I'll,
guys,
I'll
Give
go
us
go
something
through-
media
I'll
mix
go-
related.
I'll go through and momentarily I'll choose parts and I'll just like go through the plugins for the audio effects and I'll just put them in randomly. So just randomly, like somebody will be talking and it'll just get a fat fucking bass boost on it.
Can you have one of them be like what you just made before we started this?
What do you mean? Oh, you mean on my computer? Yeah. I'm gonna screw.
The puffer fish. Oh.
What?
You know the one video where they put like a carrot in the puffer's mouth and it's like, oh.
No. All I remember
I
is
know what you're talking about.
all I remember is the turtle that goes.
Oh, that's the turtle literally nutting, but like that's like
Yeah, that's
All right,
total
let's
sex
talk
act.
about some ratings now.
Oh, yeah. What were we talking about?
They did
James
surgery
Bond?
on a grape.
I think we're talking about Spectre. I think.
Guys.
I don't know. I thought we were talking
There's-
about like Franklin, the turtle.
Oh wait, real quick.
Oh yeah, that one
Real quick.
Franklin scene where he moans. He's like, oh.
Real quick.
Franklin's like 8.
Favorite character, go.
Who else's favorite character would be James Bond?
I don't know. I like Q.
Who would be like,
Me?
Dang.
I said I like Q.
I choose
Oh.
the pug on. I choose the British bulldog ceramic that was on the table in the third.
What was your
Spectre.
favorite character?
It was Freddie Mercury.
Why'd you ask him?
I don't know. I don't know.
You skipped over the one guy talking nonsense to another guy who's going to talk nonsense.
Him?
Yeah.
Why would
He
I
started
choose?
talking about something else.
That's
Why
what I
would
mean.
Why would I choose anybody else? But
Listen.
like
I don't know.
James Bond or like Q.
That's
That's
what I
what I'm
just
saying.
said.
I don't
just
know
said
the
I like
actor's
Q.
name. That's why I just said Freddie Mercury. Who's the guy
if
that
it's
played
not
Freddie
if it's
Mercury?
not Q.
What's his name? The bad guy.
The bad guy.
The bad guy. What's his name?
I don't know.
Oh yeah. He plays Mr. Robot.
Sammy.
Yeah, I
Ramo.
know that, but what's
Yeah.
his name? He plays Josh in Until
just said
Dawn. What's his name?
Rami Malek.
Yeah, Rami Malek is my favorite character.
Oh, you know.
I'm
Nick,
sorry.
what
I'll
about
stop
you?
speaking
I
now.
love
Go.
Night at the
Or is it
Museum.
is
That's
it
where
James
he's from.
Bond?
Oh
From Night
yeah!
at the Museum.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
the
he's
Pharaoh!
Egyptian guy.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Yeah! Fucking love that movie. You gotta do that one.
Guys, if it wasn't, well, the thing is, if it's not,
Anyways,
if it's not, if it's
I
not,
like James
if it's not Q or James Bond, there was only one other choice.
titties.
Okay, I thought somebody was gonna say it.
Naomi?
Well, it would be Moneypenny.
Moneypenny.
Who?
Moneypenny.
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 Money Penny?
Who's
Yeah.
that?
Moneypenny.
Are you
Moneypenny.
doing a balls joke?
The one. The,
Hey,
I'm
no,
gonna
what
fit
do you
these money
do?
pennies in your mouth.
Yeah, yeah, say it.
the girl who.
The 007 girl or
The girl that they
Miss
down the
Moneypenny.
martini with?
who's Miss
Her.
Money Penny?
Her.
Oh, you mean the secretary?
The secretary?
Yeah, but she's not a secretary in the other two movies.
What is she in the other two movies?
She's actually an agent. She actually does stuff.
All right. Well, she wasn't in this movie, so
She was barely in this movie, but the thing is, I guess in this movie it'd only be
She was
James
next to
Bond.
on this movie.
No.
My
my-
favorite
do you think
character
I'm gonna
in this
choose
movie
friggin-
was the hairless
I
cat.
think I'm gonna choose. You think I'm
my
gonna,
favorite character was Spectre Agent.
You think I'm gonna
Who
choose
died?
Spectre Agent 1 background
Primo?
character.
Alright, guys, do ratings.
Primo?
Rating?
I've already given my rating. It was 10 Daniel Craigs out of 13 Octopussies.
Okay, Xavier.
You can't even say that.
He's not here. He's
Why not?
dead.
I know.
He's not.
Don't say that.
He's gonna watch this. He's,
He's
gonna be
not-
like, guys,
if
the
he's
fuck
dead
are
by
you
the time we
doing?"
upload this, we're not uploading it.
Don't worry, guys. Xavier will come back.
He will be back
Hopefully.
eventually when he gets back from.
He doesn't watch these. He only puts them on while furiously masturbating in a gym bathroom.
Don't we all?
All right,
It's like, oh,
You guys
we're doing
don't?
we're
stupid
doing
fucking
quick,
wizard.
We're
If you're
doing
not
quick
furiously
ratings.
masturbating right now, you're doing it wrong.
Okay.
Zach-
cut that out.
Rating, go.
Rating?
Yes, out of 10.
Are we doing the old one or just out of 10?
Just do the
Out of 10. We're doing
out
like
of 10.
yeah, we're
Oh,
just
wow,
doing out of
going old
10.
school, okay.
Yeah, we're going old school.
If you do less than an 8,
You have 3 seconds, Zach.
Stab
Less
it.
than an 8?
I'm gonna stab you in your penis.
7.
7.
I want you to touch me that way.
I cannot express how disappointed.
Should we even
I
like
am.
ask him for his rating, or should we just make one for him?
8 out
You're
of 10.
still thinking.
8 out of 10?
There.
Good.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Wow.
That's all I'm gonna say, Jack. Because if I say
Wow.
any more, you're just gonna fucking shove a stick up my ass.
If you subscribe to our Patreon,
You're gonna turn me into a fucking muppet.
You can watch.
You're
Jack.
gonna do the next Jeff Dunham special with me, with your hand up my ass.
Oh boy, an unfunny puppeteer.
He's just dying of laughter.
Okay. Other Nick.
8 out of 10.
Okay.
I'm gonna go home.
You know what I love about this show?
I give it
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
an 8
I
out of
quit.
10 as well.
All right.
Yeah, 10.
Way to copy me.
Can I choose their score? 0. Fuck you guys.
So in total,
What is
we
it?
are rating this movie a 7.75 out of 10.
Okay.
Ding ding ding! It
Fair
should be
enough.
pop. Oh wait, we don't have a wide shot.
Us here at MediaMix don't care enough.
Rack.
Ah!
I said, wait, hold on. If you do that and I sit right here, wait, hold on. Switch back to Zach.
You look like
now switch
Hannibal
back to
Lecter's
me.
gay son.
Switch back to Zach.
All right, Miss Baroness from Cruella.
What?
Wait, no, look at the camera.
I hate this. All right,
Why? Do we like
we're
our
logging
own
out.
or something?
We're logging out.
Are we logging out?
Yeah, we're
Thanks for
logging out.
watching.
No, you
like,
did the intro.
subscribe.
Come on.
Shut up. I'm doing the outro. Like, subscribe. We need one more subscriber. Why are you doing this to me?
Oh,
Why?
dude, that's just
Why?
making the audio.
Don't
sound
fucking
terrible.
don't
Just
jerk
mute
off my
him.
microphone.
I didn't mean it.
What did you want to say something else?
No, I
I
was
said
just
like, comment, subscribe. That's all there is. That's all I can do.
Yeah.
Go watch us on
What else?
Spotify.
What
or
saying? Google Podcasts
Podcasts or
Honestly,
Apple Podcasts.
I wasn't criticizing him this time.
Whoever's
Jeez.
still watching at this point, please leave a comment below saying you made it this far, because like I you
No one's
earn a
gonna
cookie
make
or
it this
something,
No, just
because,
just
like,
comment Nick, and we will hand deliver you a cookie.
There's just you're gonna say Nick.
comment your favorite media mixer down below,
You mixer.
and if
It
you
can't
say
be me.
Nick, yeah. Wait, if they say Nick, who you gotta know which one it is.
We don't care.
Guys,
Well,
I
well,
want.
no. Well, no, it's me.
We will
It's me.
dislike your comment if you say Nick.
It'll be a mystery.
You have no idea which one though.
Exactly. That's
That's
why it's
the
gonna get a
mystery.
dislike no matter what. If you
I
say
liked-
Big Kahuna, it's gonna get a like.
Listen,
and if
I
you say
stopped-
Jack, we're gonna annoy you.
I
Well,
stopped
hey,
watching.
sure, I'm gonna be the big kahuna, so I can't say that either.
I stopped watching MediaMix after Xavier
No,
left.
it's
That was the
actually
golden
whatever.
era.
I
It's,
want it
it
to be
has
because
to
I'm
be
the one who
Jack.
does
It has to
everything.
be Jack,
See, but
right?
if we pass the Big Kahuna onto you, then it really will become offensive.
What does that even mean?
Because you're gonna make the Big Kahuna be this big dumb idiot.
Sorry, that's
you're just
your
the
impression
skinny
of me.
idiot right now.
I'm the skinny kahuna? Is that what I'm the small kahuna?
You're the sussy cookie.
So
I'm
this
the
video ended
sussy
like
kahuna.
20
Can
minutes.
you
ago.
guys end the video,
I don't know.
please?
No, it's
Alright,
I want to leave.
Thanks for watching,
Bye,
bye!
everybody.
There.
I
Cut
thought
it.
we were gonna watch that
Wait,
one-handed
I want to wait.
What are you gonna say now?